I have never done a video on my daughter and her autism. And I'm sitting in the car right now because she is in college for accounting. And what's up, Mom? What's great? Okay. She's in college for accounting. And we're waiting on some financial aid to get onto her account so she can buy her accounting book, which is $122. Well, the money was not there. So we've had to go through all this rigmarole with phone calls to get everything settled. Well, in the meantime, she has a book online. So she has a 14-day trial period. Well, just a trial period for a book, which she loves. The reason I'm making this video is she has gotten into college. She's in a technical school. And I dropped her off for her 2-hour accounting class. Now she has a cell phone, all that good stuff. We've been to the college. We're good to go. Well, she went to get her accounting books, which I told her not to do because I knew the money was not there. But I knew she already had the accounting book online. But she saw everybody else with a book and she just got frustrated. Well, we did not know this. So she went to class and I picked her up and went home. She said the class went well. Well, the disability coordinator called me that Monday and said that the teacher was saying they had an issue. That she was flustered. She was speaking out. She was just very disruptive to the class. And I got ticked off. And I took things from her her iPod and all that good stuff. I'm like, you know better than this. The disability coordinator said, why is she doing this? Why do you understand what the issue is? And I said, I have not had her doing this blurred out type thing since elementary. And I did not know what the problem was. Well, the thing about Faith with her autism, is even when I'm not there, God is always watching out for her. He always has little angels looking out for her, whether I know it or not. And so we were trying to figure out what was going on, and I told the teacher, I told the disability coordinator, I said, well, she has a class on Tuesday. I'll sit there. And she has her next accounting class on Saturday. And I will sit there. I will sit where she knows I am there. And if she has an issue, or if the teacher has an issue, they can come out. Okay. Fast forward. We go to get her book. And the bookstore lady says, oh, your face, Mom. And I said, yes. And she said, I was the lady with her on Saturday when she was having this issue. And I said, oh, okay, what was going on? She said, she was upset because she did not have her book. And for an autism parent, it's like, Eureka, thank God I know what the heck is going on. Because you're lost. You're like, the child is not saying, Mom, I didn't. They don't have the skills, some of them, to say, Mom, I didn't have my book and I was upset about that. She couldn't tell me that. So we're running around blindly. And so for her to tell me, yes, this is the reason she was upset. And she said, I sat with her in the class. Faith still continued to answer questions, even without her book. She continued to answer the questions because she's just had accounting in high school. She had 4 semesters of accounting 1, accounting 2, and 2 classes in finance. So this stuff was fresh on her mind. And so it was a breath of fresh air that somebody could tell me what the issue was. So I called the disability coordinator. She said, oh, that makes so much sense now. Everything was so clear. And then we go online and find the ebook so she can get ahead. And she's in love with online classes now. She likes being able to go at her own pace. And for autistic kid, they want to finish the whole thing. They're not like us where, oh, you know what? I could be watching TV. I could be reading a book. I could be playing Candy Crush, or I could be hanging out with my friends. They are like, I'm about to get this done right now. And she does all the little activities, everything that has to do with that accounting. And I say that because right now I'm sitting here waiting on her to come out of class. She should be out in about 15 minutes. And it's a Saturday class. But I walked into the classroom with her, and it was the previous teacher was a substitute, and she was the one that called the disability coordinator, because legally they cannot say, what is this child's diagnosis? They cannot ask that. If you tell them, that's fine, but they cannot say, hey, what's wrong with you? They can't legally do that. So what I did was I went into class and I said, hi, my name is Hope, my daughter is Faith, and she has autism. She had a little issue last week because she didn't have her book. She still does not have a book, but she has the ebook, and she's gone over that. She will be getting her book this week because her financial stuff is going to be coming in where we can get this book for her. But right now she's got 2 weeks. She's good to go. And I let her know she does not have a physical book right now. She's getting a book next week, but I'm her mom. I'll be sitting in the little lounge area. If we have any issues, let me know, and I'll be there. And I say that because when you have an autistic child, you do have to pull back. But in some ways, you can't pull back. You've got to continue to support them. And I haven't had a quote-unquote mainstream kid go to college yet. And to think that we expect these kids to jump up and be able to do all this stuff when 3 months ago they were asking, can I go to the bathroom, is just crazy. And for her, I think she's going to thrive at this school. I enjoy the school. And as I've been going through the process with her, getting her into the school and writing the book, I'm like, here's another chapter of the book. I am pushing for the book for October, and I'm like, there's still more to be done. And my mother said, this is a living child. The book does not end. The book will continue to write itself. So I will not stop supporting her. Whatever she wants to do, she can do. But some people would feel embarrassed, or, oh, I have to sit up here with my 18-year-old child while they're in class and they're in college. I gives a damn. I will sit there. If that's what it takes, if it takes her knowing I am there, then I will do it. If it takes me taking away her iPod, I will do it. She'll get it back today. It's only been a week. But I had to let her know, look, you are 18. She's not driving yet. We're working on that. But you're 18. Yes, you have autism, but you're still 18. Certain things you need to be able to do. You need to be able to handle this. Let's get it together. And she's getting it together. I'm proud of her. She sat there online and she did her little post online through her little message board and let the people know what ethics was, what kind of, I didn't know what she was talking about. I knew the sentence structure was there, and I knew she knew what she was talking about, but I didn't read the story and I didn't put it up there for her. I just wanted to make sure she didn't cuss nobody out, which she wouldn't. But you know, autistic kids, they're not gonna hold back on your feelings. They just gonna get your stuff together. She wanted to tell the girl, you did not answer the question. You had 2 questions. You ain't answered one. She wanted to tell the girl that. I said, you can't tell that. Just do what they tell you to do. Answer what they tell you. That's the teacher job. But anyway, autism does not stop once they graduate high school. You may have to sit there. You may have to hold their hand. but that's okay. That's the beauty of an autism parent. Have a good day.